All right. We're back.
We're back. House Cats.
Third episode of House Cats.
Tress.
And I don't know about you, man, but I want to get out of California.
What do you mean?
I think I want to get out of California. I think I want to head north. I think I want to get I think I want to go snowboarding. You know what I mean?
I see where you're going with it.
And I think should we go to like, I don't know, is Montana good?
Nah.
No.
I don't like that.
Colorado? Do you like
Nah.
Colorado. Where should we go? I'm just
Well, I want to leave the OC and go to the PC.
Okay.
Let's just go one letter over.
One letter over?
Yeah.
Because I heard there's some crazy ladies uptown.
We got to go to Park City.
Okay, let's go.
Straight up, man.
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City with Park.
Yeah, I mean, that's the bougie version. Salt Lake City.
Yeah, SLC.
And we hit a little slow patch with the ladies in OC, and we thought, you know what, there's this new batch up north. And we dipped our toes in that cold environment.
It's a slippery slope.
And it is wild.
Oh, man, talk about it. I'm ready to get into it.
I mean, let's get into it. What a wild episode. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Premiere.
Uh-huh.
We got Lisa, Mary, Heather, Meredith, Whitney, and Jen. And dude, I don't know what planet.
Time out. We're not about to disrespect Whitney that baddie.
I mean,
you say her name.
I was too fast.
Oh, you was too fast. You better get that girl her moment. This is how you should have been.
Should have paused it.
You should. Lisa, Mary, Heather, Meredith, Whitney, Jen, and then he's like, God damn, Whitney. Whitney Rose. Woo. Oh my God. Hey, let me just tell you, her last name Rose, and something rise when I was watching her that episode.
The flower was blooming.
Flower was blooming. Hey, I was at full salute. I was like, who is this girl at a wedding? And afterwards she hit the pole. I was like, okay.
Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's find our way. And first of all,
let's just digest.
The shot opens up.
Okay.
At Jen's place.
I love Jen.
And they don't say Jen's house.
Nah.
They say Jen's chalet.
Well, that's what she called it.
I mean, did you see that house?
Is that French for chateau?
It's basically like a place where people ski from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a house. That's an environment. That's a hotel.
That's an Airbnb.
It's unbelievable.
Okay.
She's wild, right? We get into her. She's got her family. Well, first of all, I want to know something. Do college coaches make $20 million a year?
Apparently they do at Utah.
I'm expecting this guy to be like a big investment banker, and she's like, he's a college coach.
Yep.
And I'm going,
yep.
She's like Jeff Bezos is. Like, I don't understand the amount of I'm like, wait, is her husband in the NFL?
Yeah, nah. He coaches kids to potentially go to the NFL. And I know some college coaches do get paid millions though.
Okay.
So I don't know Utah, whatever. Shout out to Utah.
I don't know, but I'm like, man, the college coaching game is where it's at. These kids don't get paid anything, and the coaches apparently make millions of dollars. Whole different story. Let's not even worry about that.
Okay.
So they're sitting at the
kind of like I wouldn't say the countertop, but the counter area where, because it's not a dinner table, it's like a countertop where the families usually eat. Watch what like mom probably talk. But anyway, they're in a group setting at the countertop, a kitchen countertop.
Yeah.
Continue.
And they're talking about the sons and what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. My favorite line, and the only line that matters to me is when she goes, yeah, you better not be kissing girls because you might get like herpes or AIDS. And then like the kid and the dad look at each other like, I don't think you can get AIDS from kissing.
Hell no,
so
you
it just
can't.
Starts off wild.
I was about to say I kissed plenty of women, and damn it,
last time I checked,
I did not reach Magic Johnson status.
So she's rocking like red carpet in the morning, like that. Yeah. She's dressed at all times.
Listen, yeah,
I've never seen anything like it.
I'm a firm believer if you got it, why don't you flaunt it?
Okay.
And she's definitely flaunting. That's why she's like one of my favorites. Okay.
She's not dressed for the job you want. She's dressed for the job she has, which is the top level. I mean, you can't dress nicer than how she dresses on a daily basis.
That lets me know this how the show's gonna go. She set the tone for the show.
Unreal.
Set the tone. Like, listen, this is me. And then she talked about like how she was going to Mormon. She was a Mormon, or she was trying to go.
She was a Mormon.
Okay.
Raised a Mormon. Married a Muslim.
Yes.
Converted to Muslim.
Exactly. So I was like, right now, that's a woman who like knows like, okay, you're not taking my family, I'm gonna go over here, and I love that. So she just sets like, this is who I am. She's comfortable in her own skin, so I love that. By the way.
I mean, she's comfortable and confident is definitely
I love
two words that describe her.
I love confidence.
Wild.
I'm a big fan of Jen.
All right, Jen is off the scales. She set the tone in a massive way. By the way, later on in the episode, when you see that she has an assistant.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Let's go to the next scene is Heather.
Heather's the next one. She runs this kind of plastic surgery, beautician salon thing.
Divorce ladies.
Divorce. She talks about how everything's about perfection and the pursuit of perfection. And in the Mormon religion, apparently, you can achieve perfection. So her thing is like, let's make all the chicks as hot as possible. And then she left the Mormon religion because she likes to party. Yeah. Right. She's kind of living more like a normal liberal lifestyle. They didn't fuck with that. And so begs the question. But she left royalty. Remember, she was saying that like her husband was like Mormon royalty, like billions. So here's the question: what is the price of ballin' versus living true? Because she left billions.
She left it
to live a more like honest lifestyle. So what's the price that? Let's reverse this. Yeah. What price would you be willing to get? What price would you be willing to pay to live the Mormon lifestyle? How much money would the woman have if you wanted the sugar mama situation? Yeah. What's the amount of money? Because billions apparently for her wasn't enough.
Well, damn it, trillions.
Okay, because
I was about to say millions for me, but she was like, no, said the billions. She left a billion.
Billions.
That's crazy. And that's why, like, I'm not a fan of Heather. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. I mean,
and what's the reason on that?
Well,
you think she should have stuck with the billions?
Yeah, that too. Because she doesn't really have a plan going on, and also at the party, can we just get into it real quickly?
Yeah. We'll jump back and forth.
I don't like when she apparently she says, "Oh, I wish I was that girl in college that flashed the titties, drunk alcohol, got loose in college, but I was a saint." Girl, no woman wishes they were that girl. They just be that girl. You know what I mean?
Not if
what
you couldn't be that girl. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Because she was Mormon.
Yeah, but
so she couldn't be the party animal because her family would like disown her or whatever. So she wished she could have been. So that's my only thing.
Well, she's not doing it now. It was a party and she was safe. She tried to start beef.
It's all talk.
It's all talk. I'm not a big fan of Heather.
She's like, if you want to be a freak, be a freak.
If you want to be a freak, be a freak.
Okay.
You all talk. There was plenty of guys passing out hors d'oeuvres and
right with the no shirt
with
on.
no shirt on. I didn't see her talk to any of them.
I know.
She was worried about a beat. She froze up, and she's all talk, and I don't appreciate that. Come on, you got to read between the lines.
Okay,
come
on, all right.
Man.
Next, we got Meredith.
All right, Meredith. Okay.
Meredith.
Her opening scene is them going hiking, which is crazy.
I mean, just snoozeville on that one. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. If I was a part of the wives and I knew my opening scene was coming up, I wouldn't say, babe, let's go for a hike, right? I feel like let's do some shit. Like Jen knows how to do it. Like let's talk about you getting AIDS from a kiss. The other chicks like do the business, talking about her breakup. And then there's like, let's go for a hike.
Let's go for a hike.
It's just like, what?
And he doesn't even live in town.
No, he's just like, I'm in town for this. Let's go for a hike.
Let's go for a hike.
That's the opening scene. So whether it's Bravo's fault for a bad cut or her for like either way, that's a massive flop in my opinion.
Oh my! He just said the tone that they set in the relationship was flat.
It was immediately like, okay, and they're the boring people.
The boring people, and it's crazy because they have a gay son. I think they'll be more excited.
He was the only fabulous thing about it. He was like in the back. He's like, this isn't. He was like talking shit. He was being like annoying, kind of like sassy. And both the parents are just like, well, yeah, I got to go back to work. Although the one thing I will say, if you notice that was hilarious to me, was how the husband goes, I'm overworked and undersexed.
I saw
Remember that little interview they had? And she's like, what? That's very mean. He's like, well, it's true. And I was like, wow, this is starting off on a good foot. Hikes and undersexed. Okay, cool. You guys are two madly in love people. And he didn't show up for the birthday.
Didn't show up for the birthday, but had a bouquet, dozens of like flowers laid out all over the floor of their house. By the way, the son did it. Kind of got weird. He said dad paid for it. And then they called him on FaceTime. Exactly. He's making corny jokes. I was like, hang up, please.
We'll see what happens with that relationship.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Lisa.
Let's talk about Lisa, man. She didn't really have too much impact to me on this episode. I mean,
but apparently she's a baller.
I mean, she dressed just because you dress your dog up in clothes, not really a baller to me.
Yeah, and they're up at 6:45. It was a little like militant. Another thing I noticed that was really funny when she walks into her son's bedroom, the first one who's like 5 years old.
Okay.
On top of his bed, did you see what it said?
What did it say?
It said hustle. Like
Nipsey Hussle?
No, like the word hustle on like a poster board was above this 4-year-old kid's bed, like it was at a gym. And it said hustle. What did it say? It said hustle, like the most important word ever. And I just thought, like, just 4-year-old's bed. Like, why are you putting like inspiring work quotations over a 4-year-old's bed? It was bizarre to me, but I was like, man, okay, I guess they're just trying to make their kids like CEOs.
This is coming from a woman who doesn't like cook food at the end of the day.
Yeah. They drove through like a McDonald's in there.
Taco Bell, Wendy's. And she's like,
in their like Porsche.
In
their like $100,000 car.
And the dad had to take it.
Right. By the way, that guy looked so like.
Out of it.
Yeah. He just looked like, man, I'm just doing this thing. Also, maybe as the more that we go on, people can explain to me, how can these people run 4 tequila companies, yet in the Mormon religion, they're not allowed to drink.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like not allowed to have sex and then running a prostitution ring. I'm confused.
Well, religion is a choice. And
this is so confusing to me. I'm like, how does this work?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't dive deep into religion, but also a lot of people just, I don't know, they stray away from the straight path, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, but somehow she's the perfect Mormon of the group. They say that she's like Mrs.
Utah.
It was Miss Utah, but it was what's the film festival?
Oh, Sundance.
Sundance. She's like Miss Sundance. She gets everyone into the party. So apparently she's kind of they haven't really gotten into it, but she's kind of a baller.
I like that
like
about her.
She's kind of a secret baller.
Yeah.
She got a lot of stank on her.
Well, a lot of people want to know her because Heather claims that her and Lisa went to college together, and Lisa was like, I barely even talked to this girl.
Yeah, like she was definitely like, I'm the queen, I'm cool, I don't fuck around with anyone who's not as cool as me. So we got beef. She's like, she just runs like a little like hair salon or something. I don't know. You got that vibe.
Yeah, but Lisa, I don't know. She didn't make like too much of a heavy impact to me on this.
I feel like we're gonna get into it later.
Okay.
I feel like it's like the episodes coming up. I feel like we're gonna run into some.
Okay, all right.
Because I can see that happen.
Yeah, I saw the sneak peek of the season, and I'm intrigued.
It looked wild.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Whitney.
Can we have like some music playing? In the
what kind of music?
I don't know, like some lovely cartoon. Yeah, it's like some doves.
Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like Snow White just came.
Okay, and you're the prince, or?
Oh my God!
Wow. I mean, I was not expecting her husband. That was a shocker.
I thought it was her father.
I definitely thought he was going to give her away.
I did as well.
And then when he was like, I love you, babe, it was like, wow. I mean, okay, let's talk about this. She banged her boss, basically, because they were working together.
18 years old.
Okay, 18 years old. She banged her boss, got excommunicated for
From
it.
the church.
Right?
Yeah.
So she was willing to put everything on the line.
Yeah.
The parents, the family, the friends, the church, which probably like at that age is like everything. Everyone's connected to the whole thing. So you're willing to ruin your life for this guy.
Yeah.
So there's only two options of why she would do that. One, he's the richest guy ever.
I hope so.
Or two, he pids like no one's business.
Well,
I mean, because he might be a sleeper in the sack.
Yeah, he might be sleeping.
Because he looks like Uncle Jeff or something. He like she's a 10 and he's like Uncle Jed.
Yeah.
He has to be packing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not a lot of brothers out there in Utah, so Whitney.
Okay.
I would like to,
You're right.
Because let me just tell you why she needs a younger guy.
Yeah.
After she got married again, after she got remarried or whatever, after 10 years, you renew your vows. She literally went upstairs, changed her clothes, went downstairs, and got on the pole. And what did old Father Time do? He came out here. Hey, look at my baby go.
I like what I see.
I like what I see. That's mine right there. And she twirled around this goddamn pole. And what I saw is she need a young black guy.
Okay.
That's what I saw.
Here's why I think you're wrong. And it's not a black or white thing. It's just a young guy in general. I don't think she needs a young guy at all because what I think she gets is I get a guy to take care of me.
Okay.
Apparently this guy packs. So
we don't know.
We don't know. But I mean, she put it all on the line for him. So he's got something.
Well, he has money.
Okay. So let's say he's got money.
Okay.
She doesn't need anything. She could dabble on the side, hook up with some guys on the side, blah, blah, blah.
That's why I like to
You know what I'm saying? And she still got daddy at home taking care of the bill. So she's got it perfect. And I would be shocked if there's not some side guys going on there.
Oh, yeah. And I'm in her DMs.
You're like, bro, I'm on the first flight.
She had the bad girl tattoo. You saw that.
That's a classic sign.
He's not ready for that.
The rib tattoo is a classic sign of like, I rebel against authority.
I rebel against authority. Yes. Come on, man. And it's flowers. The flowers.
It's like the Japanese flowers.
It's the Japanese flowers. Ooh. Come on, man. That's like how when you do sin, you kind of like kiss it right here and it's like, it'll go away.
Yeah, 100%. It's a little good luck charm. But why did she have a stripper pole at her wedding vow renewal?
I'm trying to tell you,
this wasn't like
weird.
A bachelorette party. This is a straight up like family event.
They was going upstairs like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm so happy. I was skeptical 10 years ago, but now that I see you guys, like you really love them. She's like, okay, thank you. Hurry up. I gotta get changed.
She's like, thank you so much.
Yeah. That's all she was thinking.
Like spinning on the pole.
And they was like,
Whitney's like, what?
The family was like, what the hell is
like, actually, let's go back home. Like, never mind. I recant our friendship with this chick. We should have stayed away. Oh
it was like, it's time for us to leave. The flower girl was looking like, hey, hold on, it's a pole. Where's the swing?
What is this? I'd like to be in. I was like, stay away.
Get this little girl the iPad so she can go in another room.
iPad. Got any games on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, Mary was next.
My favorite. Let's go. Woo. I love me some Mary. I love me some Mary. Mary had a little lamb.
Oh my!
His name was Malik B. I love me some Mary. She's my favorite.
So she rolls in.
Come on, man.
Wild outfit.
Wow.
I mean, just
colorful.
It's like straight up just from another planet.
Yeah. Tropical
in the middle of a winter storm. And then she pulls up and they start telling us about her current situation.
Everyone knows about her current situation.
Yeah, it's like we're finding out, but everyone in the town knows.
Well, and she doesn't care. That's what I love. I love a woman who like makes her bed and lay in it. This is my bed. I'm gonna lay in my bed. Now it's up to you. You the one who looking at my bed. This is my bed. I'm laying in it.
Right.
Okay. I got this Casper mattress. I know the sheets is not clean, but damn it.
We're looking for sponsors, by the way. Casper, we'd love to talk to you.
Oh, shit.
Anyway,
okay,
Casper. Okay.
Yeah. Shout outs to Casper. I like my back soothed when I go
even if that bed is made with your family.
All right. Well. I love a woman with a plan. You know that. So let's just talk about Mary.
Let's talk about
her grandparents. Her grandmother passed away. I'm so sorry. My condolences to Mary's grandmother. Now, her grandmother left in her will that her husband, now Mary's, is his step grandfather or something?
They were like, they didn't even really specify. They were like, I don't know if it's a step or a grandfather, whatever.
I don't, okay. Well, step grandfather, we'll call it for the purpose of the show and our listeners. She left in her will that he has to marry one of her daughters, her granddaughters.
Yes.
So they can take care of him like how she would take care of him if she was still alive. And I love the spirit of Mary's grandmothers, like stole upon, passed down to the younger children. Mary stepped up and said, "Granny, I hear your call. This might be a rich grandfather that I never had." So not only did she marry him, she laid in the bed. I don't know what they're doing in their personal life. I don't.
Right,
but he looks happy and he's right next to her. And and she was like, you know
Granddad.
what? Granddad. That's so funny. Granddad. And she was like, I don't need to look for anything else. It's right here in the family. Now I don't do incest. I'm not even trying to.
I was gonna say that sounds like some backwoods shit.
Yeah, I don't condone incest, but the woman had a plan. And I always love when a woman marrying rich. So, I'm for that.
But I'm confused because, like you said, grandma says, I want you to marry him to take care of him.
Yeah.
What? So is she rich and he's poor?
Well, we don't know specifics.
Because I would understand if it was the opposite. If it says marry one of my daughters and take care of them. But it was the opposite. It was to take care of him.
Oh, yeah.
So his grandma rich, passed the money down to the daughter, and then the daughter pays for his shit?
Well, if that is, and damn it, he is
he,
killing.
He's
a
another
legend.
one.
He's a legend.
He's Whitney 2.0.
I love that. And he's a Malik B 2.3.
And I'm kind of feeling like, let's go with that narrative. Okay. That's way more of a legend.
That's way more of a legend. Brothers, we out here winning. I don't know that brother. I don't know his name, but damn it, you are killing
it.
He had an older Mary and a younger Mary.
Wow.
Her last name, I don't want Mary Cosby. I don't know what her relationship is to Bill, and I'm not gonna go there. But I just know, damn it, sweetie, I'm on your side. I love it. I love how she just owns her shit. Oh my gosh, she's so bashful. She's so and confident. She comes in there. She knows the group don't like her, and Jen has
they got beef.
Mm-hmm. And Mary said she don't like, yo, listen, straight up, Jen, you smell like a hospital. I have problems with hospitals. You smell like it. Yeah. And she does. And she goes. Let's be honest. She got over animated. She
she was.
I'm like, yo, every time you mention hospital, I'm like, okay, Mary, but
chill.
Yeah, but then she was like, okay, that's why I said it. Then here's how fake Jen is. Jen invites, so they're at the table. Let's talk about who's at the table. So it's Mary and Lisa. Am I correct?
What table are we talking about?
We're talking about the scene where Mary introduces the world sees Mary. So So it's Mary and
Whitney.
It was Mary
at the dinner for they were meeting for food.
The beautiful Whitney.
The two girls who got the two guys.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
The two guys winning.
At least two beautiful women. But anyways, Whitney and Mary, they're at the table, and a text comes from Jen inviting all the ladies to Meredith's surprise birthday party. Mary goes, I promise you I won't get that invite. And then Whitney was like, oh, no, it's because. Then she tried on her shoes and all this. She was like, girl, you smell like a hospital. Just a little pride, like whatever.
Yeah, right.
And was Mary out of line? I don't know. I didn't really dive in too much, but a little petty words. So Whitney goes like, I'm pretty sure, check your phone. And she was like, oh my God, she did invite me. She was like, oh, I've never done it, but I appreciate that. Jen goes on camera. I didn't really want to invite her, but Meredith had the list, so she put her on the list. Like, oh my God, So I don't like that fake stuff by Jen, but also I'm still team Jen, but also come on, make up your damn mind.
Well, they're not OGs yet. If you watch the other shows, the OGs will do that shit. They just won't invite someone, and they'll just all go to lunch, and then one chick won't be there.
Well, Jen started off like she was the OG. She came in. She was like, yo, listen, this is me. This is who I am. I get plastic surgeries. I get Botox because I don't want to sweat. That's how she...
Which is a wild move.
Which is crazy.
When you're just correcting little bits of sweat and little bits of other things, like, bro, you are literally manufacturing your body to be like a figurine on a shelf.
Yes. Anything she doesn't like, she's like, I'm pretty sure plastic surgery or Botox has the answer for it.
Well, we'll figure it. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Whatever your issue, financial issues, we'll Botox it.
And by the way,
got a broken leg, Botox it.
The microphone that she had when she yells at people is so boss. So she's like an OG.
It had like an echo on it. It was like, hey,
exactly.
Get over here.
It was, and then she listen. The work that she had, the amount of people that she had working for her, like what did she call it? Not a what was a party? Not a big party. It was called an event or something like that. She said extravaganza,
or
whatever.
Yeah.
The amount of people she had working was absurd.
I mean,
it was like it literally looked like Coachella.
She was employing like half of Salt Lake. It was insane. She had like a full staff.
Well, shout out to her for giving people jobs during this pandemic.
Thank you. She's like, what is it? It's like Jen Bezos again.
Jen Bezos.
She's out there.
So if she's
out there giving people jobs.
Thank you. So if
creating an economy.
If you're a boss, you don't care about what Meredith thinks. You go against your word and like, nah, I don't want to invite her. But yet that was the only flaw that I had. It was petty.
It was like, be a boss.
Be a boss.
Or maybe she wanted to invite her to kind of confront her.
Yeah, but she didn't really. She fake confronted her.
That's true.
She went to the conversation. So we'll just skip for a little bit. So at the party, it was when Mary, and this is why I love Mary. She's vibing on the couch by herself doing the damn thing. No castmate around. She knew like, oh, okay. She's bopping, like doing her thing. Got a little champagne glass. Jen walks over and she's like, hey, I just want to know, is there any kind of like beef between us? She's like, because I thought we was cool. And then Mary goes, well, I think you had a problem with me saying that day you smell like a hospital, like a hospital.
Yeah.
And she started talking. What did she say the surgery was? Mary?
Amputation, right?
No. Mary on the side. The reason why she hates hospitals.
Oh my God.
It's so goddamn funny. Take over, Evan.
So she goes, I'm traumatized by hospitals.
Yeah.
Because when I was getting my odor glands removed, they almost lost me on the table. So Jen earlier had the Botox in the armpits to not sweat.
Yep.
This woman goes under anesthesia to remove odor glands.
She don't want to smell.
So that she doesn't smell at all.
Yep. Remove
and then almost dies because of it?
Almost died. That is so...
I mean, here's what I'm going to say about this. If you get your odor glands removed and you almost die, I don't think anyone should feel sympathy for you. That's self-inflicted almost death based completely off of your obsession with vanity. Like if you are going to the hospital because you actually need something and something's happening to you and you almost die, sympathy. But if I go to the hospital just to like look better or smell better and I'm like there's a problem, I kind of go like, yeah, you put your life at risk there.
For yourself.
She's overdoing the amount of I'm traumatized by the hospital a little bit. It's like you went in there to get glands removed. I didn't even know that was possible to get glands removed.
Because a couple of people I do stink and I will pay for their surgeries.
I'm willing right now to start a GoFundMe to some of our friends who reek.
And they're in a band. So I was like, bro, they don't believe in taking baths or showers. Brother, we'll get a goddamn odor removal. This one is out there. It's possibility.
It's unbelievable. It's actually incredible.
And the fact that she tried to use that, and she was like, yeah. And then Jen goes, yeah, but my aunt had her legs amputated. Like, you don't understand that. That's serious.
I mean, that's major.
And she was like, yeah, but I have problems with hospital smells.
Yeah.
Like, because
first of all, does anyone like the smell of a hospital?
No.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. But
it smells like death and medicine and sterilization. No one goes, oh, did you get the new hospital smell by Victoria's Secret?
Hell
no one likes that shit. So for her to make it like this, this is a unique thing that I have. I don't like the smell of hospitals. No one likes the smell of hospitals.
By the way, that's so common. And the fact that she make this so... For one, if she smelled like a hospital and that was a comment, so what? Just move. Move away from her. Just when she said she hugged her and she did I had to hold my breath. Girl, I've been around funky people and I know how to get away from them in a matter of 2 seconds.
Yes.
Just leave. I don't care. Like, yo, you don't have to say that. But the fact that she was like, yo, okay, what? Well, who told you I said that? And she calls her friend, what's Casey? Carrie, whatever. Like Carrie, whatever. She was like, Carrie said it.
Random bodybuilder.
You see
that chick?
Yo, she looked like the Game of Thrones White Walker.
She was like she was like striations. You could see the like pulsing veins.
I was like,
Carrie's like, yes, did you call me?
Yeah, that's like how she sounds.
She's like, hey, did you call me?
I was like, is Carrie a call?
Do we have an issue? And Mary's like, you're about to get it.
You're about to get it. But anyway, so she calls Carrie over, and Mary's such a G. She was like, did you tell her I said that like her house smelled like a hospital? You was like, yes. Yes, you did. She's like, why? And she's like, Mary started owning her shit. He's like, yeah, I did say that, but was it for you to tell her? Well, that's my best friend. It's none of your business. And then she was like, why? Okay, I'm done with you. Bye. And then she was like, no, I'm going to sit here. And the fact that, and I believe this girl, Carrie, because fact that, I'm going to sit here. Like she has that.
What did you say to me? It just keeps getting lower and lower.
And this is my camera time. I'm like, okay.
This is my moment.
And then the girl goes, what did Mary say to the fact that it got Jen so irate that she gets up, storms off and said, don't ever disrespect my fucking family. I'm like, yo.
Well, okay. Well, I don't really remember exactly what sent. I think it was something, what do you want me to do? Like, I don't like hospital smells. But they jumped over to the interview when she's talking about how she's like, what are you getting your legs cut off at 60 for?
Yeah, no
drink
water.
Some water. I mean, that is where, I don't know if she actually said that to her in real life, but she said that on camera, which is unreal.
That's so boss. I love Mary.
The disrespect was off the charts.
I love you owning your shit. Yes, I said it. What you getting your legs cut off for at 60? Drink some water. Were you in a war?
Water.
Were you in war? Like, yo, I love, oh my God.
First of all, I love how stupid that is. Like, imagine that during the doctors are like, we're going to have to remove both your legs. And I'm like, why? What are you talking about? What are you going to remove my legs? And he's like, you didn't drink enough water. We're going to have to take them both.
Well, hold on. Is it Alkalana?
That is what she thought was the reason?
Like Alkalana tap. Like, what
She's like, have you been drinking distilled water or alkaline? or what was the percentage of what was the pH balance? Because we could have kept one if you would have had a couple more glasses.
Yeah.
I like how she just thinks that's the issue. The 60-year-old, not enough water, take the legs.
I think that she is such a, now Mary's the OG to me. That conversation right there was so OG status because she called someone over and she thought that, you know, Kara's gonna lie. Like she thought she was gonna lie. Right. She owned it. So you know what? I said it, and I'm glad I said it. Now go. You can be. It's not about you.
Your excuse from the table.
Your excuse. She was like, "No, I'm not gonna leave. This is my best friend. You're not part of this conversation. I don't want you here." And oh my God, I love Mary.
Mary was not impressed by the muscle. She was like, "I'm not afraid of this at all."
By the way, what does Carrie work out? Like, it's not a lot of gyms in Salt Lake. It's like 2 like Lifetime.
Dude, she
Fitness.
works at Gold's Gym in Venice Beach. She flies in weekly.
Those shoulders and traps
Dude,
was crazy.
I mean, that's my dream body. She has my dream body.
Mine as well a little bit.
Like I wanna call her and be like, can you work me out?
Can you work me out?
Because I'm trying to look like that. Okay.
Okay.
I generally though.
Before let me just say something as well. Now I love that kind of Jen and Mary beef. Now it was a little bit of beef between Lisa and Heather. Now Heather thought Lisa was trying to throw shade at her, and Lisa probably did. Like,
right.
Like walk by, and I guess Heather was about to go in for a hug. Lisa was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, yo, I don't know you.
Oh yeah,
relax.
she shaded, yeah.
So Heather was like, "Did she just diss me?" And really sat in the corner and grasped on a situation, or like really grasped, like understand, like, yo, did this girl really just diss me in the corner the whole time? And that's why she's like, maybe because she thinks I'm like a divorce and she doesn't want to own me, like I'm not better than the housewives. No, because you're a loser. Now that's a little tough. No,
we already swinging.
No, we swing. Now that's a little harsh. It's a little tough. But damn it, who goes to a party, get this, and sit in the corner and think about like, did the girl just diss me or not the whole time?
She definitely set herself up to be like, you know, like when certain people walk into like an interaction and they're immediately just kind of gonna get bullied.
Yeah.
She just kind of has that energy. She's kind of like this dominant looking woman, but clearly she's gonna get ragdolled.
You can tell.
It's too emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, she's already like sitting in the corner by herself, hurt by the fact that like this girl who she hasn't talked to in years didn't like acknowledge her. It's kind of a weird like, ooh, you're not built for this.
You're not at all.
You're about to get ragdolled because these bitches are heavy metal.
Yeah, you're not. Listen, everyone doesn't have, like, if you don't have it, don't flaunt it. And that's the thing. You have to have confidence in being a housewife. She's not a housewife. She's a divorced woman that's trying to like hang around these, like she hangs around with Jen. She hangs around with like Meredith. Even I saw a couple of times with Whitney, but like when he's real bad, she can't handle a dominant. Like she's like a what do you call those fishes that like swim next to the sharks?
Oh yeah,
yeah. She's like one of those fishes. Like, yo,
I'll pick the shit off your back.
I'll pick it. You got a little swim residue on you.
I got you a barnacle. Let me get that barnacle for you.
Barnacle. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And the shark's just like, Carrie's like, thank you. But here's the thing: these women feel like mafia bosses.
Yeah.
And they'll smell weakness. You know what I'm saying? These chicks are like, they're street bosses. And they got this energy that's just like, I will eat you alive if I smell fear. If I smell weakness, if I smell you can be taken advantage of, I will take advantage of you.
Exactly. And that's what
Heather reeks of, you can take advantage of me.
You can take advantage of me. Please.
She wants to be liked.
Yeah, exactly. When it's a boss conversation and Heather is involved, Heather, go give me a drink. All right, I'll be right back. But don't talk without me, guys. You know what I mean? She go, exactly.
Like, sparkling or still?
Yeah. Perrier, you don't love Perrier.
Yeah, I don't want to have to say that, bitch. Just go give me a water.
Carrie goes, "You heard what the woman said."
I don't need water. Just drink weights.
Okay.
So Carrie go kill us.
So Carrie, I want to talk about generally this party.
Okay.
Because
you can't call it a party. It's not a party.
Oh, sorry. It's extravaganza.
Thank
It's a ball. It's a
ball.
It's an event.
Yes.
It's a okay. Now, I have lived in Los Angeles for many years.
Okay.
I've spent time in New York.
Okay.
I've actually been to Fashion Week.
Okay.
In New York.
Congrats.
I'm familiar with fashion. I'm a big fan of fashion. I've followed fashion for years. My wife is in fashion for years.
I like that.
I'm fairly aware of fashion.
Okay.
The way these people dress is like Blade Runner. Like, I don't even know where.
The new one or the old one?
Definitely the old one. Definitely the old one.
Okay.
The new one's like kind of cool and new. It's this is some old world like Blade Runner two galaxies away shit. Like, these people dress like I've never seen people dress. Like, they dress like when they were all walking into the party, they dress how I'd imagine my 5-year-old would imagine the coolest outfits. Like
a collage.
Yeah, like we got Meredith walking in a pink bodysuit with like huge poofy pink wings. But like, that's not a normal, even high fashion thing. That's just bizarro.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got like, everyone's just wearing weird clothes. And then you see the guests walking in and they have bizarre surgery and weird hair. And then like they're in like a tent vibe, you know, like they're in the house, but remember like this tent,
yeah.
And then there's like male strippers serving food,
which is weird.
And then all of a sudden, remember that, like, it's just nothing matched, nothing made sense together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't like, oh, we're doing a black tie event and everyone's dressed nice, or we're doing like sexy girl vibe.
Well,
it was just bizarro land. It was like nothing matched, nothing was bright. The colors were all over the place. Like, what the fuck is going on at this?
Well, the thing
like a
was
5-year-old's dream.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. That's a great point. But the theme was Meredith's surprise party, or Meredith's birthday party. It was her birthday celebration. So of course it was for Meredith, but Jen did not let the party be for Meredith. It was for Jen to show off, like, I'm the belle of the ball. Like
to show off like Freakland, like her, like, is that her, maybe that's the thing more than anything, is that Jen isn't from Earth.
Yeah,
because all the people and the vibe and the way that everyone was dressing was so out there that I was just like, okay, yeah, let's talk about how weird it was that Jen basically just found a way to redirect it to her.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm saying, like, did you have I felt like I interrupted you.
Oh no, I was just saying her party. Well, I'm sorry, so disrespectful.
We keep saying that. We apologize.
Her extravaganza for Meredith's surprise birthday. Well, I don't know if it was a surprise, but it was all over the place. Like, she had her heritage.
You're right. The Tonga. She flew in Tonga dancers.
And the guy who jumped out the cake was Tongan. And the producer actually, well, Jen, what does that have to do with Meredith? Well, actually, it's for me. And then she had to admit, like, but who cares? Like, here's the thing, Evan. If I ever throw you a birthday party, right? And I'm not good at it, but if I ever throw you a birthday party.
I won't, but if I ever would.
If I ever would,
yeah.
I will make sure you see me before you arrive.
Right.
The fact that Jen was still getting ready and Meredith was down at the party for like 20, 30 minutes. And she said, hey, guys, hey. And she was like, okay, the party just started. And I was like, well, I thought it was a Meredith extravaganza. She was like, yeah, well, do you like it? Okay, yeah, extravaganza. So I think.
And then remember, she did the delayed entrance.
Delayed entrance, yes.
Jen came in and was just like, hello. Yeah. And everyone's like, oh my God. And like, did a full reveal of herself. And then also, did you notice?
Pink and pink? They both had on pink?
Both on pink.
Yeah.
Did you notice when Meredith pulled up and they took a picture in front of like the Instagram wall?
Okay.
It said Shah on it.
Yeah, it didn't say her name at all.
It just said her name.
Shah. It was Shah. Yeah.
It was incredible. And then had her dancers there. Like, dude, Jen is another level.
I loved it. That's the OG. Well, I'm gonna call two OGs that I took away from this episode.
Okay.
Of course, Jen, and of course, Mary.
Yes.
Now, the person that can sneak into the OG is Lisa. How she's like playing and like I don't know you. Like I can get you any kind of parties.
Yeah.
And I think that now we just have now the bottom tier, right? So we have the OGs and the bottom tier. The bottom tier consists of like I say, of course, beautiful and I mean this in the upright most beautiful way I could put this. Whitney, you're not at all underneath these queens. You're a queen yourself. But I'm just saying for this episode, you are right underneath the bottom tier. And then you have your lackeys like, Meredith, Heather, and and Whitney. So it's like three bosses that came up. The OGs, Lisa, Mary, and Jen. And then you have like the hanger-ons. But of course, I need to know more about them. And, Heather, Meredith, and Whitney.
So who do you think is going to be who do you think is going to be the just consistently bringing the heat?
Oh, it's obvious. The woman who's don't care. She literally says, I say stuff and it just comes out and I don't care.
So you think Mary's going to be just the center of the nucleus of problems this entire season?
I think her and the way Jen like personality is like Jen and Mary, like I don't see how they'll be friends because they don't mesh.
Yeah.
Different kind of like two dominant personalities. Now, Lisa, I think that she's good, like the sneaky, like dominant confidence woman. Like she knows how to play both sides. And also she knows how to blend in. Also, she knows how to dominate a situation. Like I feel like she has that, like, okay, I'm cool with you, girl. Yeah, y'all doing your thing. I'm gonna let y'all talk. And she also has that energy of, let me speak to your manager. And I'm gonna show you who really the boss is. So it's kind of like that. Now Heather, I don't see anything happening with her this season.
Yeah, she's kind of just happy-go-lucky.
She's just happy she got the role.
Feelings hurt.
Now Whitney, I think Whitney is like one of those that people that go with the tide. Like if someone is like disrespecting the group, then she'll go. Like right now, she was with Mary, right? They was eating dinner. I guarantee you, at some time of the episode, she's going to like pick a side between Jen or Mary, and she more likely will go with Jen because I see Mary causing a lot of uproar and a lot of backlash. So she'll just I see that. What do you think?
My thing is at first glance, I'm gonna start calling. By the way, Jen is now Blade Runner. Okay, BR.
All right.
So Jen is Blade Runner. At first, I thought Blade Runner was going to cause a lot of problems because she's so like crazy.
Okay.
Who I actually think is going to be the center of a lot of drama is going to be Lisa. Because it was said already. Jen said I have to kiss the ring of Lisa to get into the parties. Heather's already groveling to get her attention.
Okay. But that's one person.
It's two.
Oh, who's the other one?
Jen already was telling her that she has to normally kiss the ring. And then Meredith was talking about how Lisa is the queen of Sundance. So I'm thinking that Lisa is kind of this like the pretty girl at school, and everyone's a little bit like she's cool, and I think she's gonna be like super snobby, and she's gonna decide who like sucks and who doesn't like, who she doesn't like, and then she's gonna cause drama. So I'm guessing Mary's gonna say a lot of crazy shit, but I think Lisa is gonna be the problem causer. Like everyone's gonna get their feelings hurt, and feel left out, and feel like angry, and then I bet that's what I'm gonna predict.
Lisa is the OG, the real OG.
I think Lisa.
She didn't show me enough to become the OG though.
But that's what scares me. She's kind of I get the lying in wait vibe that like enough of what I saw. The couple comments I made were like, ooh,
okay,
she can't be trusted.
It was just other people's words, but okay,
we'll see.
All right,
we'll see. Good first episode.
Great.
I mean, I'm really glad we went on vacation.
Man.
I'm really glad we headed north because I was getting too hot down by the beach. I was getting too comfortable.
You didn't know the streets was that cold up north.
I didn't know the streets were that cold, and we needed some ice.
We needed
some ice in the veins.
Because it was a slippery slope going to, surviving and trying to keep up with the OC.
It just got too cold, too warm, too relaxed. I'm just gonna fall asleep at the beach.
Come on,
in the cold, they're tight. They're like,
tight.
We gotta
get. This how I knew the season was gonna be dope because I saw that girl get out in heels and it was snowing. I was like, girl, at any moment you could have fell on, could get that little slip how women do with their little, because women fall easy with heels on. And
that
the fact
was
that she kept her
savage.
Yep. The fact that she stood upright and kept her little toes down. In the YSL. You think I didn't know them YSL shoes? Come on.
Woo.
I know. Hell yeah.
YSL
Spring edition.
in the snow, unfazed.
Unfazed. That's how I knew these women are bosses.
These girls are
They bringing it.
unbelievable.
They bringing it.
All right, it's going to be good. Stay tuned. We'll see you next week.
House cats.
House cats. See ya.